today, folks, we're on location at this residence. But the last 3 nights, they've seen reported seeing a sasquatch and hearing some noises, and had a little feces threw at them when they were in their yard. So they called us, and we've come out to check out and see if if we can uncover anything for them. You got anything? We're just gonna walk right down here in the woods and see what we can see and see if we can find anything.
Hi folks, we're going to walk back here to the left of this building over here. There's a lot of the sightings been over here in this area, and they got scratch marks and little dents in this building over here, and there's a lot of persimmon bushes right down here, and then we found out that them Sasquatches like persimmon bushes. So we're going to ease off back over in here and see if we can't conjure this thing up.
We've got a few scratch marks right in here. Looks like might be a track right over here. These bushes just broke off right back in here. Got a trail going right here. I think that's where they're coming in and out of. I've got that feel for it. I think we're going to go right in here and see. Did you hear that?
Buddy, I'm not sure.
Really wasn't. There's hair on my neck grew right there by the ends, I tell you that.
You go in there this time and I'll just make sure nothing comes in behind you.
I don't think I like that idea. Hold on. I'll go in there and check and see what we are. Phew.
We're going to go right over here, folks. We think there's a better trail right on down in the holler. So we're going to try to ease over here. We've seen some scratching over there too. So this one right here, the trail runs out right over there. So we're going to ease right down over here on this side and try that trail.
I'm pretty sure I've seen some poison oak right there, and I don't want to get in it. So.
I think we can go around over on that side of the property. So y'all just hang with us right there, and we're gonna track this thing down.
But I tell you, if we heard some sounded like wolves down there, and you've got to be calm because they will get you. They will chase you out of the woods, and they'll gnaw your ankles off. I tell you. So you can't get out of you got to be in control.
And I tell you too,
that really don't have nothing to do with us walking down here. It's just coincidence, if you will.
There's a better sign down there, and I'm just going to tell you, the you better get don't really work on wood.
That's like a dinner bell.
Yeah, you better get means you better come get me. And we don't use that on land like that. So we're going to ease right on down over here and ease in and try to avoid that situation.
We scream like girls, and it's usually about the only thing that works on the wolves. And you probably hear that if I see one.
And like I said before, I ain't got to be real quick. I just got to be a little bit quicker than him. So we're going to ease on down over here.
I don't think it's too damn funny. I'm going to
kick you. Just tell me what my daddy's taught.
I'm going to kick you in the knee. I know you've had surgery on it, and I'm going to kick you in the knee if you do. You try that with me. Just try it. See what happens.
Take off running. Just take off. Y'all come.
I got my own. Okay, folks, we're down here down here towards the bottom right here, and I thought I heard a little wood knocking, and we stopped right here and to see if we can locate one. I'm really kind of nervous about this because I kind of get that. I smell it. I smell a little bit of skunk ape. It's probably a skunk ape. I don't know. If it is, it's not quite as bad because they're a little bit smaller. But we're gonna go right here and see if we can hear any vocalizations off of them. So y'all just hang tight right here and see what we can do. I'm not willing to tackle this. It gets hairy. Listen up out here.
Well, folks, what I think we ought to do is I think we ought to go on the other side. This is not a very good area, so
I ain't really heard nothing over here.
we're going to try to ease on up the hillway and a little bit closer to the house because they said he'd been coming up around the house. So
Well, I think we're a little too far
I
down
think
the
we're a little
woods.
too deep in the woods over here. So
For me, anyway.
So let's ease up top of the hill right there and let's ease on top.
Let's ease a little quicker.
Let's ease a little quicker than what you ease.
Let's ease a little.
I'm trying to take it.
Let me get out. Let's go.
You better get.
There he is. You better get. You can't. You got to stay calm.
You can't panic in situations like I was telling you.
Oh. You just.
You got to
if
show
you-
them
if
the
you run from
dominance. I
them,
mean,
if you
we're
reach
not
in-
dogs. You can't show male dominance with a dog like dogs do, because they'll bite you. So you got to get up there and be stern.
I think we've shot about enough for the night.
We're gonna come back
We'll
tomorrow
try to
night
come
because
back
I don't really
tomorrow
think there's much in there.
No.
So we're gonna come back in the morning when it's daylight and see if we can't track one down. So
Yeah, we'll come back in when we can see a little bit.
not
Can't
the
really
poison
see
oak
nothing.
down in there.
Yeah.
Not the poison.
There wasn't much of nothing. You just got to be calm. You can't see like when we come out with stay real calm because if we wouldn't have, he'd have probably got us. Whatever it was.
If you
I don't
turn
know.
and run, folks, if you turn and run with a pack of wolves like that, or coyotes, I couldn't tell, I couldn't see real good. One of them tried to bite me and kind of got my senses all screwed up for a second because I just went to swinging. That's all I know to do. And my buddy left me, but
I thought I seen you right now.
I was behind.
I didn't really.
I'd had to run over you if I run
I
over.
didn't pay no attention to that. I seen that big old teeth coming at me.
You got the darn gun in your pocket.
Speaking of that, I've lost my gun too. I guess I'll get that tomorrow.
Well, we'll come back and get that gun. I mean, it was just gift to you by your daddy, so.
Yeah, that's about sentimental value. The only thing it's got, so I can do without that.
Yeah. All right, folks, y'all just come back with us in the morning and we'll see if we can
Let's spook
track
him out.
Let's spook him out down there in the bushes. Well, folks, I want to welcome you to the how-to section of the show. Throughout the year, we're going to give you tips on certain hunting strategies or self-defense strategies. I mean, the outdoors can be a very dangerous place. And there's been secrets passed down to mine and his families from generation to generation. So, like the situation we was in a little earlier, you get a pack of dogs out, Doogie's going to explain to you the proper technique of getting rid of them dogs. So, Doogie, tell them what the proper way you ought to get rid of them dogs.
Well, what you do, if you saw when you see the video, you'll see exactly how you perform the technique. You have to show dominance. You can't just cower down, if you will, to them. You've got to stand up proper. You got to get up there high, and you get the hands way up, and you better get. And when you do that right there, 9 times out of 10, that's going to work. that's going to get them out of here. But if it don't, well, it's just your time to go.
That's right. My great-great-great-granddad that come up with that phrase back in the Great Indian War. He was walking through the trail one day and he run into Chief Squat, and he threw his old hands up and said, "You better get Squat!" And he took off running, and he's passed that down from generation to generation. So,
yeah. So folks, that's the way that works on, as you can tell, Indians and dogs. There's several other animals that are the war dog.
Sasquatch.
It works
Very good with
well on Sasquatch. I've seen them coattail and run on several occasions.
I've had one piece of dookie hit me in the face when I've done that, but that's rare. Like I was saying, folks, that's very rare occasion when a Sasquatch they've got a monkey mentality. When you scare them, they always throw a piece of doo-doo at you. I mean, that's just part of the business. You got to be able to get dirty.
Quick like a cat, if you will, if they throw it. You got to be watching. You got to be able to move if they throw that dookie at you.
That's right, you did some deep doo-doo.
Yeah, some deep crap, I'll tell you.
But anyway,
quick.
The Sasquatch, it works real well on Sasquatch, and you can tell it works on dogs. Wolves, it just depends on what kind of wolf it is.
Red wolves, a little bit of the work, the timber wolf and the werewolf, it don't really work on.
The Pomeranian or a Shih Tzu, very well on the Shih Tzu, they'll take off too. Squirrels, works good on squirrels.
I scared the crap out of the lady's labradoodle with it.
We're just trying to tell you this, folks, that we don't want to see anybody, we want you to enjoy the outdoors. We don't want you to get out there and get dookie thrown on you or get bit by some dang dog or something.
Yeah.
So we're trying to protect you.
The outdoors is a good place to be if you know the proper techniques of taking care of yourself when you're out there. If something comes up on you, well, you've got to know the how-to of what to do if you encounter something.
Yeah. It's just become the you better get phrase is basically now, me and Doogie has done it so many years, it's become a natural reflex.
I see something scares me, like, you better get.
I've done it in Cobb Theater one time, watching the scary movie.
Watching 3D,
get out of here, 3D.
Darn Jaws was like, I said, you better get Jaws. It was well in Cobb Theater. Even on the screen, he took hell of them.
That's right. You learn it, memorize it. It might
live
save you, live it. It'll save your life one day. You better get outdoors. Folks, we want to thank you for tuning into this episode of You Better Get Outdoors. YouBetterGetOutdoors.com, or you can follow us on Facebook at You Better Get Outdoors. So y'all hang with us throughout the year, and we're gonna try to teach you some techniques and some proper ways of hunting skills. And stay calm. Don't panic. There's no reason to panic. See you next time.